Hey guys, it's MachtiSonni for CardRunners. Today I have a live video playing $15 9-man Hyper Turbos. Last time we played some $7 games and now it's time to up the ante to $15 games. For these I have a fairly good sample. I played a few thousand of these, so I have a pretty good idea of how they play out. Today I'll try a little bit of a different style. Last time, as this time as well, I have pre-recorded this so that I can just pause the action and explain for a while. But now I'm gonna try a little bit of a different format. I will skip a lot into different situations if there's nothing exciting going on in the meantime, so to speak. And I'm gonna start now. All right. So we get into the first somehow interesting hand. I open pocket sevens in mid-early position, and I get flattered by one guy, two guys. So basically ranges are weak aces, suited connectors, broadways, and so on and so on. This is close. Close of 24 is a break that I played against quite a bit, as you can see from the sample, which is 50,000 hands. I have a fairly good idea of how he plays, and I'm checking his shoving range versus mid-position opens. I've only ever seen him show down pocket sevens, a7 suited, ace9 suited, ace10. However, versus a range like that, this is unfortunately a fold. But given that there's dead money in the pot from two flatters, and I don't really expect these guys to actually fold if he shoves and I call. I don't, even if they are randoms and this guy's playing on a tablet, I think it's going to be rare. We'll be flipping quite a bit, and I think this is just on the borderline of being a call. I think for a while, I even check his if there's any more hands versus mid position opens that I have data of. No, so do go ahead and make the call. It is close, very, very close, and I'm folding this if there's no dead money available for the pot, but I think this just barely makes it a call. We hit a nice flop, and the queen doesn't help him on the turn anymore, and we go ahead for a nice early double up. Ace king, obviously we do isolate. It's just a question of how much. I decided to go for 3.5 big blinds. Here I have opened king jack offsuit. I see no value in c-betting. I'll rather go for a check call. That's my plan, except that his bet is so big that I think this is strong, and I have no reason to talk myself into calling that, so I think for a while and then fold. Here I have isolated ace king to 3.5 big blinds, and the flop is dry and I completely miss. Good news is, so does probably he. And I checked back. There's very little value in c-betting ace king on a flop like this. I'd rather check it back and then give him an opportunity to bluff the turn. And I'm certainly, if he bets here, I'm certainly calling one street. And depending on the river, I'll reevaluate there. He checks again at the turn. I could check back, but now 10x and 9x have gotcha draws, and this guy is playing from a tablet, so that means that he's a recreational player. And it means that I do want to go ahead and make a small bet here in order to charge his 9x and 10x hand. And also I do expect calls from unconnected ace x. However, river is a queen, which is actually a rather bad card for us because a lot of his limp calling range will be hands that have that pretty queen in it. Well, not a lot, but that still does hit him every now and then. So I do go ahead and think of the board texture. No reason to bet. I check, and it was exactly as we planned. He had 10x, and we were able to charge him on the turn, and we go ahead and win a small pot, which is cool. I open queen 10 suited under the gun. Pretty standard. I do open anything suited that is pretty. Bottom of my range would probably be something like jack 9 suited here. Or if we didn't have antes, it would be a totally different thing. But the antes make opening so much more profitable that opening hands like jack 9 suited, I think, is rather easily profitable.